recently. I won't say that someone asked, but I read it somewhere. So it wasn't an ask, but it was sort of kind of like inquisitive. Let's start off with this. Nobody makes anybody outside of maybe when you're in first grade. Miss Rosie, your first grade teacher, made you do an assignment. Your mommy made you clean up your room when you were a little baby and a kid. But once you hit 18 and you're emancipated, as they like to say, nobody can really make you do anything anymore. Now, I know you all are delusional. Yeah. That's the best way of putting it, the most simplistic way of putting it. You got a lot of delusional people out here, especially in my particular neck of the woods. The formerly called and declared nation United States of America. Now, you gotta kind of be a little bit delusional to use that terminology, united. You all look around. Have you ever seen any unity in this country? Be honest. Be honest. Completely honest. We have to be transparent now. Before we could be a little bit dishonest, but now we gotta be transparent. So, when you go around saying things that just aren't true, you're delusional. They even have a disorder for it. That I think if most people really did their own work, they would make a self-determination, a self-analysis that they're delusional. Quite delusional. I mean, you gotta be. You just gotta be delusional. We'll get to that part at the end. Somebody said about delusions. No. I didn't even like the way, the whole way they're framing it. That's why I think a jury is struggling. I'm going to be honest with you all. I'm talking about the seditious conspiracy about the Capitol. I'm struggling with this one too. Help me out, you all. Maybe if we come at it from different angles, we'll get to a valid conclusion. Now, some of them are saying that they're being hit with this seditious charge. Some of them are saying that the president at the time made them do it. Now, I'm just going to tell you what I would think if I were sitting on the jury, and you all, full disclosure, I'm not a juror in any of these proceedings, so I can share my opinion. I'm struggling with that. I'm struggling with a grown adult saying another grown adult made them do something. I'm struggling. I'm not going to lie, you all. I'm struggling. Now, a lot of you know that I have animus with the former president. This is true. But fair's fair. I told you all, I'm going to call a ball a ball and a strike. I don't care. Even if I have animus with you, I have great disdain for you, I'm still going to be fair towards you. I just can't get there. Grown men saying another individual made them do something? See, this is delusional. This is like the people who say that the red creature with the horns made them do something bad. Now, I've been around the block a couple of times. And then some. No red creature, I'm going to be honest with you all. I have to be honest. No completely red creature with horns ever made me do anything. So this creature that has many names, never personally seen it, and it never made me do anything. Bad or good. But yet sometimes people have this tendency to blame this creature that they say made them act a certain way. You've seen it. They'll go into grocery stores and misbehave. And they'll say, the devil made me do it. Now I'm looking on the video, high and low. Where's the devil? I want to see this motherfucker. Where's this motherfucker? I don't see it. All I see is Susie making a fool of herself. Now you gotta really stick with me on this. I see Bob making a fool of himself. I don't see any devil anywhere. But they'll say the devil made me do it. No. See, I think they're delusional. That's what delusional people say. They use deflection and projection to delude their own sense of accountability for their own actions. Yeah. All these way out creatures. Y'all ever really seen any of these creatures? I never seen them. Never seen them. I'm telling you. And look here, even if I had seen them, they still wouldn't have made me do it. Look, at the end of the day, whatever you do is of your own accord. They can even encourage you to do something that you know is not right. But you ultimately make that choice. Now maybe these delusional people see a creature before they do this things that they blame the creature for. I don't know. Who knows? I think it's delusional. Yeah, it was straight up crazy. They said that the former president made them go into the Capitol building and do that to their own nation's capital. No, he didn't. You all, I'm going to be honest. No, he didn't. That's like people saying that social media made them racist. No, it didn't. That idiot, that Nazi that went into the supermarket with the AR-15 in Buffalo and killed all of those black grandparents said the social media radicalized him. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. I'm not saying that it wasn't a tool, But it didn't make him a racist, you know. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. 1, 2, 3. Hey, there was no racism before Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. You all were just living happy lives, happy-go-lucky. Everybody loved each other. Shit, I never knew. Delusional. Ugh. Yeah, we'll get to him in a moment. We'll get to him in a moment. You all know I'm working my way up. You know how this goes. When you climb a ladder, you don't just get all the way up to the top without climbing each rung. We'll get to him in a moment. It's gonna be fun. Stick around. Yeah, they're delusional. Been that way for a long time. Yeah, I can't blame the former president. He's a symptom of a much larger and wider problem. Yeah, he's a symptom. He's not actually the problem. He's a symptom. Yeah. He incited them. That's what they should say. He incited me. But he didn't make me do anything. No. Trump didn't make them go in that Capitol building. Hey, was everybody there? Was I there? There's 333 million Americans. Were all of us there? Let's get to it. Was all of us there? No, we weren't all there. Okay, that's problem one with. He made us do it because he was our leader. No, he was your leader, not mine. He made that clear. So not all of us were there. Point one. Point two, how did he make you do it? See, you gotta explain these things. He gave a speech inciting violence, of course. You'll never take back your country by showing weakness. You gotta fight like hell. Take back the country, I said? Oh, that sounds like make America great again. I thought they had already done it. When it was ever great, I don't know. Nobody can ever give me a date or time or year, but, you know, that's delusional too. Yeah, when he first said make America great again, I said, this is delusional. Check. We're running through the list of delusional disorders by delusional people. We won't classify what race, ethnicity, nationality. I'll let you all be the judge of that. We'll leave that obscure for now. We're just talking about delusional people who we all know, we've all lived around them. For who? I'm telling you. Is it hell? Yeah, it's hell. Yeah, it's hell. I don't know why people say they're going to hell. You're already in it. But that's besides the point. We're talking about delusional people. Wait a minute. How did he make them do it, you all? He gave a speech inciting them to violence. But how did he make them do it? Were there guns pointed at them to go in the Capitol? Go in the Capitol and destroy it now, you all. No, this is like little grade school kids. Mommy, Daddy, he made me do it. He made me hit him. Like little juveniles, kids. Yeah. Yeah. That's why we're in third grade. Yeah, we're in third grade. We can never, in this place, we can never get out of third grade. Some of us get stuck in first grade. You gotta be a real first grade reject to dislike people based off of how they look. And know that there's millions of people that look different everywhere throughout the planet. So you gotta be in first grade. Some people don't even get out of first grade. The rest of us, we get stuck in third grade because we have to deal with the first graders. Yeah, delusional. No, he didn't make them do shit. They wanted to do it, you all. They wanted to attack their own nation's capital building. Defecating smeared all over the walls. They were frustrated. Yeah. I guess all the rest of us are not frustrated. We're good. I said, who's not frustrated? All of us are frustrated. But we all didn't go and storm and attack the Capitol building. That was them and their posse that did that bullshit. Not all of us. Don't put that on us. No. Yeah, here's another delusion. They were anti-government. You all heard this bullshit? Now, hold up, wait a minute. They're anti-government. Yet, most, I would imagine, voted for Donald Trump in 2020. Why they were upset that he lost. So if you participate in the system, how in the hell are you going to say you're anti-government? It's people that don't participate that are truly anti-government. And they're clowns, they're idiots. But they all participated. They weren't anti-government. How the hell are you going to be anti-government when you work for different government agencies? Now we'll get to it. He said that it was a conspiracy, which it wasn't a conspiracy. A conspiracy is something that's hidden, that nobody knows, that's been shrouded in mystery, and that you're revealing. He said that they were government agents there at the January 16th. I said, yeah, there were people from all professions. There was a florist, owner, business owner. She flew in on her private jet to storm the Capitol building. There were ex-military there. The military is government, by the way. There were ex-police officers along with active duty. We had a couple of SPD officers there. You all know about those clowns. So yeah, they were government. I said, who the hell works for the government besides these folks? But they told you, oh, they're anti-government. And he said there were agents there. Yeah, of course. We all knew that. No shit, Sherlock. That wasn't a conspiracy. See, you gotta watch people and how they try to twist things and mold things and shape things to form a narrative that seems more mysterious than what it really is. It's pretty simplistic. We all knew who they were. And they're not anti-government, y'all. This is the trick. It's just when they don't get their way in government, they become anti what the government is doing. Hence, they're anti-government because their guy lost. Now, that's a bunch of bullshit. Delusional disorder number 2. They're not anti-government. Don't let them bullshit you. Their preferred candidate lost. They went and attacked their own nation's Capitol building. Members of all societies, professions. Yeah, there were business owners there, small business owners, big business owners, former Olympians. It ran the gamut. Yeah. By the way, those are the same type of folks that used to show up for lynchings all across America. Same folks who packed Madison Square Garden for Nazi rallies in the 1930s. Oh, yeah. People were like, it's a circus. Yeah, people love a circus. It's been that way for a long time here. You all, I don't know where you've been. I don't know. Delusional, I'm telling you. It'll have that effect, for sure. So now we get to the real thick of it, the real part. Everybody, I don't know. I shouldn't say everybody, but a lot of people are acting surprised. And I'm like, what for? What's the real big surprise here? Yeah. You said the executives fired him over. No. That's a load of crap. If you all believe that, that's bullshit. See, they didn't terminate him over those text messages. That's bullshit, you all. No, we're not even going to go down that angle. Let's talk about this text. Now, this is after January 6th, after the treasonous individuals attacked their own nation. He says he saw a video of a group of Trump supporters, the insurrectionists, the mob, make America great again, America first. You know, whatever they're calling themselves this week, they got so many different names. One thing that's remained consistent, well, there's a couple of things, not just one thing. A couple of things that remain consistent. Genocidal tendencies, check. Hatred for anyone who's different than them, check. What else? Tend to be mostly male, check. Yeah, okay. That's the short checklist. There's a longer one. Anyway, he said there was a group of Trump supporters who were assaulting an Antifa person on the street. He saw the video. And he said he was rooting for the mob. Now, conservatives, and you can't get to conservative without the word con, C-O-N. And I tell people, for centuries they've been conning you, but they call themselves conservatives. So you all should have figured that out a long time ago. Anyway, he said he was rooting for the mob to do grave bodily harm to this Antifa person. Like, kill the person. Now, none of that surprises me. None of that's shocking. That's typical par for the course with these fascists. That's why I say that if they ever showed up, I would do the same to them as they would do to me. The feeling's mutual. I can't really say what I want to say on this internet. I wish I could, I really do. But I want some of this to stay up for historical purposes. So I can't go all in. But you know what I would think and do. And when the time is right, which is right around the corner, I think. How many days to the coronation now? They're going to have a new king in England. Saturday. You all watch that. Check that out. It's going to be amazing. Yeah, it'll be soon before we go outside and start fighting. But right around that time. Right around that time. Hey, they're going to invade Mexico and fight Mexico, you all. They're going to fight China. They're going to fight the black people in America, the Asian people in America, the Mexicans in America. hey, they're going to do a lot of fighting. They got the guns and ammunition, right? So all you, baby boo. Anyway, he said he was rooting for the mob. Okay. And then he said, well, this is not what we do. This is not how white men fight. This is his words, not mine. I didn't say it, you all. But here's where the delusional part starts. I really got no problem with the beginning. Hey, you don't like anti-fascist people because you're a fascist. That makes sense. 1 + 1 = 2. But this other part, you all, this is the delusional part. This is the part that's not equaling up. He said because there were 3 of them and only 1 anti-fascist person, it didn't seem fair. That's not how they roll. I said, whoa. No, there's no cure for the sickness. We'll get to that in a moment. Now, this is not my opinion, you all. But I wholeheartedly agree with it. Did you all read that book that just came out recently? See, now watch this. You're never going to see this anywhere else ever again. Did you all read that book that just came out recently? Spar. Prince William. Did you see what he said? What he wrote down? I don't know about you all, but Harry feels different than Tucker. Thuggery, thievery, enslavement, genocidal colonialism. Who on this green earth of a planet thinks when you think of that history, who conjures up an image of fairness? Please let us know. I'm sorry, I can't get the image of fairness out. That's exactly how they roll. Yeah, that's exactly how they roll. Hey, who comes to your home at 3 a.m. with, let's say, 50 to 60 other men on horses with sheets? I know. A surgical mask was very difficult. Americans couldn't breathe in 2020. Shocking. Sheets and robes, yeah. Hey, and that was long before COVID. Because they'll try to blame everything on COVID. I know it was a novel virus, but hey, you all. It wasn't like it was pretty before COVID either. Yeah, who rides up at 3 a.m. to your house, 50 men deep, burns crosses on your yard, drags out 1 other man and lynches them on a tree? I know nobody wanted to say it, but that's why you have me. Because we need to talk about delusional people. Very delusional. Delusional disorder. Now, for all of you all who aren't really well versed on what delusional means, the translation, it means someone who's stuck in their own ideological framework. And when countering evidence is apparent and crystal clear, they're unwilling to relent their own beliefs. Delusional. Yeah. I guess the babies fed to the crocodiles and put in ovens, they could have fought back, yeah. South Africa, apartheid, people just disappearing off the streets, governments just snatching you up, telling you have to have a piece of paper. Yeah. You said because maybe it was because the Antifa person was white. I don't know. Regardless of the ethnicity, though, it's still delusional because he was talking about the number, the mob. And I'm like, they've always done things in groups. Yeah, colonialism was a mob action. That was mob action. Look here. Afghanistan, Nicaragua, Vietnam, embargoes on Cuba. Yeah, these small little countries. Yeah. Bully-like behavior. Bullies. Americans have always been bullies. No, what you saw on the streets of Washington was a bunch of Nazi fascist scum bullying like they do everybody. That's what racism is. It's bullying. Hey, we're the majority so we can bully the minority. That's what racism is. They're bullies. That's why I say he's delusional, you all. Somebody said he's a liar. Of course. They're all liars, but he's delusional, and they're all delusional too. That's not how they roll. What? Since when? Since when, you all? Nobody thinks America is gonna fight fair if they get into a fight with America. Oh yeah, they got that stuff in the space. They can see it, the satellites that they're shooting up into the space. Don't worry about that though. Mother Nature, whatever you want to call it, the universe, those asteroids are hitting that shit right out of the sky. That shit is falling back into the atmosphere so fast. They're having a hard time getting it up there, I hear. Yeah, but they want to fight from space. Because they feel like nobody else is up there right now. Well, what does that tell you? What type of mentality is that? I only have an advantage because, well, nobody else has the same advantage as me. Sounds like a bully. If I have guns and I pass laws where other people don't have guns, then I have more guns than them. Didn't they make race-based laws here in America about who could and could not own guns based off of their ethnicity? Am I making this up? Am I delusional, you all? You tell me. Bunch of bullies. You know what really happens in the end to bullies, right? Oh, yeah. See, Yeah, it's somebody said it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now you're cooking like Betty Crocker. It's accountability season. Yeah, people don't like it now. You know, you can blame everything. You can deflect. And that's why people love Trump. They're just like him. He's garbage and they're garbage. And garbage tends to like garbage. I don't know. Yeah, she said they were deplorable. Yeah, she was right. I saw it firsthand up here. Still do every day. But I'm like, just try it, bitch. Excuse my French. I think they say on the streets, run up and get done up. Oh, I would have no problem. Look, if I go out like that, you all, I'm going to be so happy. Look, I'll be happy going out in my sleep too, but I'll be happy going out getting rid of one of them. Maybe 2, 3, all. And look here, as luck might have it, we all might get our chance very soon. Everybody is egging for a fight. But then when the fight starts, people might be like, oh shit, wish this didn't happen. Hey, they say be careful what you wish for, you might just get it. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. They know where Chicago is, get it UPS. They know where Atlanta is. All these fucking pieces of shit online, these Nazis. Yeah, and they're Nazis, and I have no problem calling them that, because that's what they are. You know where the cities are. Come on in. Don't do those chants and get into some Penske trucks and drive up and bug some little churches nobody attends anymore. Run up in the city. Nobody's in those churches. Nobody's in the synagogue and the mosque. You all been by there lately? Senior citizens still go. Yeah. They're waiting on Jesus to return. Man, I'm telling you. What delusion are we on? Number 5 now? Delusional. You all know anybody that goes and then comes back from the dead? Jesus is coming. Really? Hey, just in case, Jesus, if you're thinking about coming back, don't. They're just as sick as they were when you left. Why the hell? Why in hell? Or why the fuck would anybody want to come back to this shit show? Please explain that to me. What, to see delusional people? The people that are here, myself included, we're tired of delusional people. You know, they used to have a commercial, want to get away? I think it was Southwest Airlines. Yeah. Delusional. You ever seen anybody come back? That's like the people that say they saw a red creature with the horns and it made them do something. Now, folks are going to come back from the dead. Oh my goodness. I'm so sick of this shit. You all. Yeah, talking about people are crazy. They're delusional and crazy too. Hey, welcome to the club. You gotta be with that kind of crazy shit they're saying. You gotta be. No, it's about not taking any accountability. That's what it really boils down to. It's China, it's COVID, It's the internet, it's social media, it's this, it's that. The president made them do it. No, it's never them. No accountability. Yeah, he said that just because of someone's politics, well, I want to say this is delusional, but this is not. Because that was a matter of his opinion. It's not politics. Politics has to do with the system. The system does politics. We're, yeah, we participate in the system, but we're not really as peasants. We're not politics. We have our own opinions. So you would be doing harm based off of someone's opinion differing than yours. You say the citizenry can run for office, right? But how many of the people who storm the Capitol building or who are Antifa are politicians? See, so that's disingenuous. How many of the people who are fascists and anti-fascists are really in politics in America? The establishment doesn't give a shit. Newsflash. Yeah, basically it boils down to if you're not one of them, if you're not racist, then you're against them, which is true. And conservatives, I hate to break the news to you, but they've always been violent and justified their violence. Once upon a time, they justified it based off of Christianity. They still do to a certain extent, but that kind of argument has died down a little bit. I mean, when your leader, your new cult leader, has a lot of unscrupulous deeds, he really can't bolster morality. Yeah, I think he's been credibly accused by about 20 plus women of rape. What does it look like talking about morality to people when you have that as your official spokesperson? Yeah, delusional as fuck. That's not how we do things. Oh, Americans, you don't bully people? Wow. Look, they tell you learn something new every day. You know what I learn new every day? Just how delusional you all really are. Every day. Just when I thought, oh, they're just that bit delusional. It's not that much. Then it goes, wow. Yeah, he said that stupid shit. Text it. Have you ever seen the Trump supporters? Do you think those individuals, look, the only way for that not to be delusional is just like they picked the day to storm the Capitol. They gotta pick a day to run up in all the cities. Pick a day. Yeah, they're on this internet talking about a civil war. Pick a day, you all. What day you want to start it? Let us know. Oh, I don't have to get prepared. Somebody said get prepared. I've been prepared. I've been living in this bitch ass joint forever. I know. I'll be ready. Oh no, I'm been ready. That's why I say pick a day. We just need to know a day. We know the place, the cities. They have a problem with the cities, the people who live in the cities. I don't know why that's the case either, because maybe about 1/4 of the people who live in cities are racist too. 2/3 don't give a fuck, and 1/3 is probably anti-racist. So it's not like the cities are some great mecca or pillagers of enlightenment either. Come on now. We've been starved out for centuries. We know how the game goes. But yeah, pick a day, pick a time and a day. Yeah, run up. I mean, they talk all that shit on the internet. But then I look at them and I'm like, these are the folks who ran from the cities. You all, this is how deep the delusion goes. They ran from the cities because they heard gunshots. They didn't even see the people shooting the guns. Their bitch-ass parents ran from the cities. No, this is the truth, and you listen to me now. Their bitch-ass parents ran from the cities because they heard gunshots. And they said, black people are over there in that neighborhood. Didn't they say that, you all? Am I delusional? Hey. I can hardly wait. Let me know. Pick a date, time, and place. Bring whatever. Yeah, they can bring whatever toys they want. Their Ford F-150s, all their AR-15s. Hey, look, that shit don't mean nothing. If I get you before you get me, your AR-15 and your Ford F-150 is mine. See, people, that's what I'm saying. People be on some fucking stupid shit on this internet. Yeah, I got this, I got that. Well, you got it until you don't got it, right? Yeah. Let me know. Email, text, WhatsApp, send a TikTok, DM. Let us know. Pick a time and a date. Yeah, they're going to invade and beat Mexico. They're going to beat China. They're going to beat all the blacks and the Asians and the Mexicans. Yeah, they found this idiot. He went to the church because they were going to put on a drag show. And he said he wants America to be white. Everybody else has got to get out and leave. Okay. Sure. America wouldn't have a penny if it wasn't for free labor. They wouldn't have a penny. This nation would be broke. And look, they still don't pay their citizens. So I don't know. People that say they could survive without, I don't know. It hasn't thus far been proven to be the case. It could be the case, but I don't know. I guess we'll find out soon enough.